Good morning, Wetumpka, and thank you for joining us here at WHTV. I'm Mabry Calloway.
And I'm Kristen Whitlow. Tryouts for the golf team are right around the corner. For those interested, tryouts will be held December 16th through the 19th from 3:45 to 5:30 at the Pines Golf Course in Millbrook. You must have a current physical on file and your own golf clubs in order to try out. Participants will be graded on chipping, putting, and scoring through 4 holes, so practice up. You can contact Major Hutto on E-Hall for more information.
This evening, the Wetumpka High School Theater Guild is showcasing a few of their state qualifying acts in the Commons. For those in attendance, you'll see some of the individual pieces that qualified for state, followed by a showing of their one-act play, Second Samuel. Proceeds from the show will help fund costs for participants to attend state competition, so show up, enjoy the show, and help send your fellow students to state. The Recycling Club is sponsoring Dollars for Dogs and Cents for Cats through November 22nd. Donate your dollars and loose change for our local animal shelter. Donation buckets will be held in Miss Campbell's room or across from the guidance office in the Commons. And speaking of the Recycling Club, that brings us to this week's Club Spotlight. Reporter Ben Wilson sat down with a representative from the Recycling Club to talk about what services this club provides.
I'm Ben Wilson, and for this week's Club Spotlight, I'm joined by Andy Stanfield from Recycling. Now tell me, what takes place in recycling?
We pick up around the school and help out in the community to help clean up and make sure that everything is clean and better than we found it.
So what happens to the materials y'all pick up on Thursdays?
Every Thursday we take them out beside the dumpsters at the Ag building, and someone comes and picks it up and takes it to the recycling center in Wetumpka.
And in the club, are there different tasks than just picking up the recyclable materials?
Mostly we just do that. We help around the school and help around the community to kind of clean up. This week we're donating to the animal shelter downtown.
And in the club, are there different roles?
We have a vice president, a treasurer, a secretary, and a scheduler.
And for somebody interested, where do they need to go to kind of sign up for the class?
At the beginning of next year, they will do another club expo, and they'll just sign up there. They have to be a junior or senior and have a 3.0 GPA.
And for somebody who might be interested in joining next year, what would you say to them?
I'd say definitely do it. It's a great way to give back to our community and clean up the school and keep it better.
And that wraps up this week's Club Spotlight. Back to you guys.
Choir has been hard at work preparing for their own state competition. Reporter Tavon Roney met with several choir members this week to talk about qualifying for state.
Hi, I'm Tavon Roney, and I'm here with choir members that qualify for All-State. Here is Jenna, Wyatt, Claire, and Maya. So, Jenna, how does it feel being an All-Stater now?
Oh, it feels awesome. I'm very proud of myself, and I'm very proud of all my classmates who made it. It was a lot of work, and it took a lot of effort and time that we invested into learning all the songs, preparing our pieces. And I'm very proud of myself.
All right. Wyatt, what were the procedures of being in All-State? What do you have to do?
So basically you get your music and you just practice it a bunch. There's really no conditions that you have to abide by. It's just you learn it, you do your best, and you try out with it.
Would you say it was hard for you?
It was super difficult. We all were struggling, but we got through it, I guess.
What was the audition process like, Claire?
So we all prepared about 6 songs, some in different languages, and we go in for a judge and we perform about 10 measures of each song, and they grade us and we get scores back.
And Maya, how long have you been doing choir?
I've been doing choir since 8th grade. This is my 3rd year making All-State, so I'm very proud of myself and all of my classmates here who did it too. Yep.
So you're an expert?
I'm an expert, definitely an expert.
I'm Taylor Ronnie with WHTV. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Avon. Next we go out to Trevor Lewis, who is catching up with Terrence Thomas, this week's Athlete of the Week.
Hello, I'm Trevor Lewis with your Athlete of the Week, and this week's Athlete of the Week is Terrence Thomas. Terrence, what sport do you play?
I play football and I run track.
How many days a week do you train for football?
4 days a week, but it's Monday through Thursday.
And you said you do track. When does track season start?
Indoor season is now, but since I'm doing football and doing it with the playoffs, I can't be out there right now until after the season.
And what advice can you give the upcoming freshmen on the football team?
always pursue your dream, don't give up on it, and when there's opportunities, take it no matter what.
Thank you.
This weekend, Auburn will be looking to pick up a win at home against the Samford Bulldogs, while the Crimson Tide will also look to pick up a win at home against the Western Carolina Catamounts without their starting quarterback. Both teams will surely be looking ahead to the Iron Bowl next weekend, the 84th time Alabama and Auburn have faced off in their legendary rivalry.
Speaking of football, this past Friday, the Indians ended their playoff run with a heartbreaking loss to the Spanish Sport Toros. The score was 63-21, ending the season in round 2 of the playoffs. As the clock hit 0 in the fourth quarter, seniors poured onto the field and joined in to sing the tearful final alma mater at the Hohenberg. Thanks for a wonderful season, Indians.
In recent news, many young men and women have been abducted across the state, and Alabama is at an all-time high in human trafficking and abductions. Today, we have a few tips to help keep you safe. First, you should always be aware of your surroundings, keeping an eye out for anything suspicious. Before you get in your car, make sure you check inside of and around your vehicle for anything suspicious. If there are any suspicious objects on your car, wait until you get to a new destination before you remove them. You should also always be with at least one other person that you trust. If you feel unsafe, ask for an escort to your car or wherever you are going. Keep your keys in your hand and out of plain view. When not on campus, try to carry pepper spray or something that can be used for protection just in case. Always be confident no matter where you are and walk with a sense of purpose. Over the Thanksgiving holiday, enjoy the time spent with your family, but make sure to stay safe while you're Black Friday shopping. That's going to do it for this week's episode of WHTV. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Mabry Calloway.
And I'm Kristen Whitlow. And from everyone here at WHTV, have a great day.